So what's going on, YouTube, man? It's today is Tuesday. Tuesday, uh, nice blue skies today. Good day outside. I just want to take this time to talk about a subject, and to some people this may be controversial, but I'm going to back it up with some data here. And the subject is black-owned businesses. Well, one, there's a lot of businesses that are actually not working during this so-called recession, and I'll tell you why that is. But for right now, I was watching a video, and this guy basically was saying this black historic bookstore is facing foreclosure. So he was like, hey, support this bookstore, basically this is a historic bookstore, blah, blah, blah. Now, before I even get into what I'm about to say, let me clear up some things because I know I'm going to get this, so let me get this out of the way, okay? Here we go. Now, I'm not picking on black-owned businesses. For God's sake, I'm black. But I don't consider myself a black-owned business. I consider myself a human being with a business. Because let me tell you something, right? If there was a business out there that was known as a KKK-owned business, a lot of people wouldn't shop at that business because, one, there's a lot of people that probably don't agree with their way of thinking, okay? So just think about this. Now, I'm talking to the black people who happen to own a business, right? Just think about this for a second. Now, if you had a business and you labeled your business as a black-owned business, now, if I was a person of a different race or different color, that will probably intimidate me. Man, I'm getting water in the mouth. That will intimidate me in order to go to your store because, one, I'm thinking like, well, maybe that's one of those black power stores or, maybe they're selling dashikis in there or whatever, I won't go to that store. I'm going to a business, okay? But let me tell you why a lot of black-owned businesses don't work. And then I'll get into why other businesses don't work, okay? First of all, I remember one time I was in Venice Beach. And I was walking down the beach, minding my own business, just checking out the sights. And this guy came up to me, was selling these CDs, and he was like, I was cut off a little bit. But basically what the guy was saying was, hey, my brother, buy a CD. Support the black man. And then I asked him a question, and this is how I related the question to him. I said, look, man, I have nothing against your music, right? Nothing against it, right? But you have no CDs. You have nothing out here where someone can listen to your music. You just want me to buy your music based on a color. Now, to me, correct me if I'm wrong, though, that sounds like a welfare system to me. That sounds like you want me to buy a product because either I'm going to feel sorry for you or I'm just going to buy a product because you're the same race as me. I don't mind supporting people, but at least I want to support you when you have a good product. Because if I don't support you if you have a good product and I just support you just because, I'm actually crippling you. Because you're not learning anything. You see, I have traveled all over the United States about 5 times. Okay? I've sold to all different types of people. I probably came in contact with over 1 million people, 1 million different faces when it comes to selling, right? And before I say this, this is based on evidence. I'm not just making something up or whatever. But a lot of the times, when black people come to me to buy something, there's a sentence that comes out of their mouth that rings true. And that sentence is, can I get a hookup? Now, let me ask you a question. Let me just ask you, what do you guys think that means when it says, can I get a hookup? Because basically what I'm finding out that means is, can I get something for nothing? Now, that's something for nothing. Now, let's go back to the guy that was selling the CDs. Can you buy my CD, brother man? He wants me to buy a CD just because I'm black. The black customer wants to come to me, and they wanted me to give them a discount just because they're black. What kind of business is that? Let me tell you something. Now, the reason why this is about a bookstore, right? They want people to come in and help this bookstore from foreclosure, so buy products. That's not going to fix the problem. The reason why that bookstore, and I'm going to relate this to all different races now, because it's not just about a black thing. Reason why that bookstore and a lot of Barnes and Noble bookstores and things are closing, because one, you can go to Amazon and buy the same book used for like $2 and something. A book that's brand new is like $12 or $20. You can go to Amazon and buy it for $2 and something. It's like, why would you buy a brand new car when you can get a used one, the same car, for $10,000 cheaper? Why would you buy a brand new book when you can wait a little bit, let someone read it, and then you read it after that and get it for $2? It's common sense. You see, Blockbuster is going out of business because they didn't keep up with what everything was going around it. See, Blockbuster had this brick and mortar stores, which I don't like. And they were selling DVDs, then somebody with a brilliant idea said, hey, what if I do something a little better? What if I buy a machine, a DVD machine, which costs a lot less than a brick and mortar store, and I put those up around stores. When people in, or they don't even have to drive to Blockbuster, when they're buying groceries or pumping gas, hey, they can pop a dollar or two in, and hey, they got a CD. So they can actually charge a cheaper price, right? Because they have low overhead. Now I see Blockbuster is doing the same thing now, and now it may be a little too late. They may discontinue all of the brick and mortar stores, and then now they may go to the DVD rentals in the stores. You see, because guys, bottom line, here's the problem. When you have a business, don't get comfortable. Like this year, like I said, I had a phenomenal year, right? But next year it's not going to be the same. I got to switch up my product. I got to see what the competition is doing. I got to go in like the Navy SEAL and infiltrate and see what they're thinking, so I can be on top of the game and be better next year. I don't get comfortable. And a lot of businesses get comfortable. And once you reach that comfortable state, you no longer grow. Because guess what? This is a business. It's going to be going, when you first open it, everybody's excited. Then all of a sudden it's going to peak. And it's going to go straight. And if you do something different, then hey, it may go up again. But the way to keep your business going up all the time is to constantly change. Constantly keep up with time. Technology changes. Things around you changes. Product changes. You have to keep up. And so basically all I'm saying is this, guys. I'm tired. We heard Al Sharpton. We've heard Jesse Jackson. We've heard all these guys out there saying things about the black race, right? I just want to put out a different opinion, because I don't agree with a lot of those guys. I think it's a lot of bull crap, and I think that I don't care if you're blue, black, yellow, red, green, white, whatever color you may be, do not depend on someone to come do business with you just because they look like you, just because they may have the same religion as you, because that's not going to teach you crap. The way to have a successful business is to fail. And fail and fail and fail until you fix the problem, and then you'll get results. I'm not going to pacify you and buy something from you because, hey, you look like me. No. So that's my input on it, guys. I want to hear your questions and comments, and I guarantee you I'm going to get some negative comments in that. And it's no problem. Bring it, because I think it's time for us to stop being pacified, to have a business that is a legit business, and have people come buy from us because we have a great product and something good to bring to the table. So until next time, guys, signing off.